Hello, my name's Pumpkin and welcome to the patch. Once again, we are in Pokopia and specifically on my Pallet Town. Now, there was loads that I wanted to get to before Bubbly Basin, but of course I didn't. So over the last couple of weeks, I have been doing more building on my Pallet Town and getting very distracted by Bubbly Basin. So let's see what additions we now have to my Pallet Town. I'm going to start from over here. We've already seen all of this in my first tour, but it's always fun to walk through what I've already built to get to the new stuff. So going through here, this is kind of where I have all my shops. If you have watched the first Pallet Town tour, you'll see all of the purposes of these little shops and who lives here. In my second update, I built this mossy, swampy area for all my little swamp babies to live and a hot spring. Over here, I did some kind of ruins with temples. And of course, I've forgotten to bring my minecart back. And over here is where you will see the most of the new of the builds that I have done. Hello, Mudkit. Yeah, I have brought over a couple of Pokemon from Bubbly Basin, but not many. So let's start the new part of the tour here with the most of the new builds. So just here is all new decorating. I said in my last one, I was really struggling with some filler pieces, and I love adding nature and water to build, so I thought these were very beautiful. And as I have Froakie living here, I thought it was kind of fitting for a little frog as well. I showed this house off in the last tour, but this is Froakie's little seaside house. We have Poplio living in there as well. Just because I brought them over from Bubbly Basin, they will be getting their own house at some point. I did a little bit more to under here and added some of the Bubbly Basin coral down here too. At night it is very pretty as these corals light up. Here is my train station. Again, this was not new for this video, it was in the last one. All of this is new though, all these nice filler pieces. I really experimented with different variations of flowers and grasses and trees to make it look nice and overgrown and also very aesthetically pleasing. Here we have the addition of the dugong and seal clock. This clock tower is from the new update, and I knew it would suit this area so well. The height is perfect and everything. Again, this part here isn't new. This is Lapras's house. And at the moment, I have Primarina living in with Lapras as well. But don't worry, Primarina will get her own home. So we come down here to the Pokemon Center, and it has the very beautiful overlay for the Militech event. I really wish that I could keep this facade. It is so beautiful. And we have our sweet little Miniman outside here doing a little song at me. So some of the noticeable new builds are these little beach houses that I have made. So specifically, they are blue and red for Minimum and Plussy. But I made them into little apartments so I can have some more Pokemon living here. So Let's have a look from a little bit further away. I love how I have the little joining bit at the top here because we have Minimum living here and Plussy living here. So they can visit each other all the time, and they do, which is so sweet. Down here we have Militic. So my initial idea was to have the pink Shellos here and the blue Shellos here. But I got distracted by the event and I really wanted to put Militic in here. So I just put the pink Shellos and the pink Gastrodon in the blue section. We have the corals underneath, partly to cover up some of these transmitters, but I didn't do a very good job. You can still see the transmitters. And again, at night it looks very beautiful under here with all the corals lighting up. So let's go inside. Interiors aren't really my thing, so I have kind of just slapped some things down that I thought the Pokemon would like and tried to make it look somewhat good. So this is inside Shellos and Gastrodon's house. We have some of the new furniture from Bubbly Basin. So we have this shell sofa, which to me looks like a bed. We have this divider, some shell seats, a shell wardrobe, and the blender here. Not much really. I just really like the view from the windows. This is the balcony, nothing special. Just a nice little pool for the water Pokemon to play in. And we come over here to Melodic's house. I have the cute little sign there. I absolutely love that sign. It's a new one from Bubbly Basin. Just so cute. So we have a lot of the furniture from the new event. We have a Coralosa lamp and this inky wind-up toy. This bubble toy is amazing. I need to add it in more places. It really gives a cute animation to the place. I love that you can hang these rubber rings on the walls. I think that's such a good addition. For someone who's not a big interior decorator, I think this one looks pretty cute. And we've got a nice big bed here that Melodic can actually curl up on and sleep. So let's go up to Pulsey and Minimum's house, shall we? Hey, Mudkip. So like I said, at the moment, Mudkip is living up here with Minimum, but I will give them their own house eventually. So obviously I've gone for blue because Minimum's blue. I've put in, again, a lot of the new furniture, this book stack item, which I love. And I put in the Pokemon ball table. I haven't utilised this item a lot, but I think it quite suits here. And then we have the little walkway over to Plussy's house. Again, I've made it pink, so like red, like Plussy. And we have pretty much a similar layout, but make it pink. And this Coralosa item is one of my favorites. I love it. So let's jump down and let's come over to our pink neighborhood. So yeah, this is over to my pink neighborhood. I think our last tour at Sylveon's house was the only one that was done. So this is Sylveon's house. I won't go inside because I believe I've already shown that off. So over here, we have Cleffa and Clefairy's house. I've gone for the same style as Sylveon's, as I wanted this to look like a neighborhood or a village. I need to do some kind of filler here. Probably continue the path around here and round here. So this is inside their house. It's all very narrow. I am an exterior builder, not an interior. It's okay, I guess. Then up here is their living space. It's fine. So going outside, we have this little cart here, newspaper, so very cute little filler items. And then next house in our little neighborhood is Ordino's. So this is what the exterior of it looks like. And we have Chansey also living in here. They're both healing Pokemon, so I thought it would be cute to have them living together. So this is the living area. Just up here is Ordino's bedroom. And we have the balcony here. And down here is Chansey's bedroom. I've got quite a lot of the Jirachi furniture in here and the cute and pink furniture. We have a little outdoor seating space here and a little stream just going around our Moslax, which it looks like Primarina and Clefairy are having a nice little chat with. Just here we have our centerpiece, which is a little gazebo that I made out of hedges, and I've surrounded it with lots of pink foliage and our peach trees. Obviously I wanted to keep the theme pink as our Pokemon are pink, and this is their pink neighborhood. I have the fish scale floor here as our main path, and I have used the borders. This is the concrete border, I believe, and I dyed it pink. Just here we have Jigglypuff's house. Inside again, it is what it is. Of course, I gave Jigglypuff a nice little microphone stand so he can sing everyone to sleep. And then we have this bedroom space up here. I dyed quite a lot of our Jirachi furniture here, and I really love the pink and yellow colorway I went for. So down here, obviously that will take us to the Pokemon Center. I probably should put some stairs down here. Here we have a very cute bridge that I made, again out of these fish scale floor pieces and some of the wall pieces from our buildings for some cohesion. I put these cute little garden lamps on top, and we have a little walkway over here to our Moslax, which I believe I have shown off this section in our previous video. This goes over here to a nice blank open space, and we'll see what we do over here one day. So let's continue over here. This is by our little seaside houses here and behind the Pokemon Center. I have a little space here that I need to do some kind of filler something or other with. But up here is Absol's house. I've made this a kind of a lumberyard slash house. Inside, this is where I put logs, and they cut it into planks for me. Up here is the bedroom space, and here is a little living space. We have a balcony out here, and I really like the open windows I did here with these beams. I have a little telescope here from the Jirachi event and a workspace. So underneath Absol's house is Snorlax's house. This one was quite a challenge because Snorlax is a big boy, and trying to get them to fit in this space was Interesting. I just dug a hole out of the wall here. I didn't bother putting any of the exterior walls in here. We just left it the cave wall, which, you know, a bear living in a cave is pretty on theme. Oh, and it's raining. Great. Never mind. We have this decoration out here. I wanted it to go with the workshop kind of theme that we're going with this house. So I put down some crates, some shovels, etc. Just here, I made a kind of well. I saw this idea on Pinterest and I thought it would look perfect for our little farm space here. Coming out of here, we have all our crops, including our new ones. I forgot what I was planting and I've got 2 lots of tomatoes. This was supposed to be green beans. I'll change that eventually. So this is Rowlett's house. He was living over in the Sprigatito cat cafe, but he didn't like that it had lights in that area. So I decided to make him a little farmhouse and have him move over here where it's all nice and dark inside his house. Well, at night, it's dark. This is his house. Not much going on, just a nice open space for him to live in. Out back, just a little deck and some decorations. I knew I wanted a farm area on Pallet Town. It is not as big and impressive as some farm builds, but it's enough for me. Coming down and round, we have our beach build here. Obviously with Bubbly Basin, we got quite a lot of new items and I absolutely love the coral. So I have added that to this walkway. We have the melodic volleyball net here. We have the ring down there, light, and we have the bed up here with some coral. Again, we have the fish scale flooring here, and we have the concrete borders again, but this time in blue. So after the Jirachi event, of course, we got little baby Jirachi, and I needed to make them a space, so I made them this little observation tower. I have the meteor lights here hanging down to make it look like hanging lights. We have the Jirachi event items all in here too. So these wall stars all the way around it. And the Jirachi furniture in here. I had to add this really cute disco ball as I thought it was very Jirachi. Up here is the observational tower kind of area. And we have the telescope and the bed. I have these little boxes down here to put the stardust in, as I didn't really want all that stardust clogging up my inventory. So that is my updated tour of our Pallet Town. A lot of these builds were a lot more intricate than I'm used to doing, a lot of actual buildings. So it did take a little bit longer, and I had a break from Pokopia while I was playing other things. But of course, Bubbly Basin brought me back in. I absolutely love the pink neighborhood, and of course I love this view as well with the clock tower and our new houses along the front here. I love the height of everything. It's all very cohesive to me. And the more agricultural area over here has its own little theme too, which I really love. And then we have the more mystical, magical, glowy area over here with Jirachi and our beach. So what are the future plans for Pallet Town? Now, the more that I build on Pallet Town, the more I want to completely build on Pallet Town, like every part of it having something on it. I'm not going to do any underwater builds like I thought I would when Bubbly Basin came out. I tried to dig out some of the underwater to make a deep enough space to do underwater builds, but it's just not going to work. We'll stick to Bubbly Basin for our underwater builds. So talking of Bubbly Basin, when I want a break from building on Pallet Town, I will start doing builds on Bubbly Basin. I do eventually want to build on every single different biome, so the withered wastelands, etc. But obviously, with Bubbly Basin being new and fresh and exciting, that is the one I am more inspired to build on. But as for Pallet Town, let me show you around. I have built this bridge to do some more infrastructure over here. No idea what yet. I will see with future updates, and if I want to bring over any more Pokemon from Bubbly Basin, we'll see. I still need to build houses for Articuno and Suicune. I am dragging my feet on them because I want them to be quite big builds. So I would like to do a temple here for Articuno and have it be built out of mostly that stone from the Skylands, the really pretty blue one, and ice, etc. For Suicune, I've decided I want to do a temple up here and basically have this whole middle area here be temple. Again, water, ice, blue themed, maybe even with the new pillars that we got from Bubbly Basin, ones that look like marshmallow flumps to me. But yeah, something like that. I will do it eventually. I'm just a little bit intimidated. And as for Poplio and Primarina, I know what I want to do with them. So just over here, I've built this space to build out here. So if we look over here where this decking is, I would like to do something like this with like Vaporeon's house to join these two islands together. In the middle, I would like to build an old fisherman's hut to make it look like Poplio has taken over that fisherman's hut, just like I did with a Vaporeon over here, and made it look like they had taken over that old boathouse. Just here, I want to dig out this whole area into a cove and have a nice big building for Primarina. I want to do something with the new Goda pieces that we have from a Bubbly Basin, a kind of pastel mermaid version of the Spirited Away wash house. I'll put a picture here. And I'd like the top area to be Primarina's house, and then the bottom area to be a nice big stage for her to perform. I was even thinking about maybe putting the shell seats in the water here. I'll see how it looks. So just over here, I am in the process of taking down Moltres' temple over there. I haven't touched Articuno's yet because poor Articuno is still living in there. So my worry is building too much infrastructure over here and bringing over too many Pokemon over here, that it will start looking empty. So only 25 Pokemon can be loaded in at one time. And the more Pokemon I bring over here, the less Pokemon that will be populated in each space, if that makes sense. So if anyone has built up their Pallet Town and invited a lot of Pokemon over, let me know if you've had a problem with your builds looking sparse of life. Because at the moment, I have only brought over 3 Pokemon from Bubbly Basin. And if I want to do some more builds, I'll have to bring some more over. So we will see. And as for Mudkip, there is an area over here, just here, that I was thinking I could make into a muddy little habitat for them. So that is my updated build on Pallet Town and my future plans for Pallet Town and for Pokopia in general. There will be builds for Bubbly Basin, like I said, because, I can get burnt out of building in the same area, and I would like to continue my builds in Bubbly Basin, of course, because it is new and shiny and I am inspired to do so. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this little pumpkin on this safe space of the internet. We play games like Pokopia, Dreamlight Valley and Minecraft. And I post every week. And if you like what you see here, please subscribe and like. Until next time, goodbye.